Germany-based news outlet Deutsche Welle has recently published a documentary titled Death Squad Inside Bangladesh's Rapid Action Battalion. However, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has already trashed the video as baseless. On the other hand, the USA has sent a statement that it will carefully investigate the claims made in this documentary. Also, the US Embassy in Dhaka shared the documentary on Friday from their Facebook page. Analysts have shirked off the documentary as a motivated one and found it as US over-enthusiastic behavior. The US Embassy in Dhaka is behaving like a political organization, they said. They also pointed out several reasons behind this. Moreover, the man behind the Deutsche Welle documentary, Tasnim Khalil, has a controversial past. Netro News is funded by the US agency National Endowment for Democracy (NED), which is why analysts are sensing anti-Bangladesh conspiracies behind the information provided by Tasnim Khalil and US Embassy Dhaka's political organization like behavior.
মার্কিন যুক্তরাষ্ট্র বলুন বা এই ধরনের ক্ষেত্রে আমরা বিশেষত মার্কিন যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের কথাই বলি তারা
These two documentaries, all the prime minister's men by Al Jazeera and this one by DW, are related. Netro News was involved in the Al Jazeera's documentary too. Because of some mysterious reasons, some Western media along with Al Jazeera cannot tolerate Sheikh Hasina and her government. As for Al Jazeera, they were against the war crimes trial in Bangladesh, claiming that the trial process was not fair and not following the international law. This has become a web of conspiracy. The objective is very clear, and whether they find any wrongdoings or not, this has become a web of conspiracies.
ব্যাপারটা আমরা জানি
In 2021, a case was filed against Tasnim Khalil, which said Khalil is involved in anti-government campaigns. He was also charged with spreading lies and rumors against Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and the Chief of the Army. Tasnim Khalil was involved with the controversial documentary titled All the Prime Minister's Men, published by Qatar-based Al Jazeera. Netro News is also involved in making the recent documentary on rap by Deutsche Welle.
একটা জার্নালিজম করা সাংবাদিকতা করার একটা প্রসেস আছে
There is a process of doing journalism like investigation, location, checking, cross-checking, etc. How can journalism be outsourced? Suppose I get a contractor and ask them to investigate something. I don't have control over issues like if they are providing correct information. I don't know whether they followed the process, maintained ethical standards or not. I believe that outsourcing in journalism is an unnecessary practice. Deutsche Welle is a big institution. They have plenty of resources and money. It's not clear why they have to outsource an investigation to another website. Even if they do outsource, one should ask DW about the level of involvement of their editors in this project.
নিউজের মধ্যে কি অ্যারেঞ্জমেন্ট ছিল আমি জানি না
It's clear from Netro News' website that they are funded by an US agency, National Endowment for Democracy (NED). In this book, the US intelligence community, renowned US intelligence analyst Jeffrey Richardson, said that after the end of the Cold War and post 9/11, major changes were made in the objectives of the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA), Bureau of Intelligence and Research (INR), Defense Intelligence Agency (DIA), and National Security Agency (NSA). At that time, US intelligence community funded NED was established to support regime changes around the world. Analysts think NED is a tool of the US government to interfere in the internal affairs of foreign countries, and NED is funding the Netro News website.
It is an instrument of regime change.
If US government wants to topple any government in a foreign country, it deploys NED to fund media houses or organizations to speak and campaign against the incumbent government. It is not my words. Political party can be BNP Jamaat. Broadcast means David Bergman. National Endowment for Democracy is the organization who funded other political parties in Nicaragua to oust the Sandinista government in 1990. Can it be called an independent organization?
Covert, secret intelligence operation.
That is not the only issue here. Controversial lawyer like David Bergman also works for Netro News. Bergman campaigned globally for the Jamaat Islami leaders and war criminals of Bangladesh during the war crimes trial. Several analysts said the US is using the NED like the CIA. As the US is paying money to make news, the US embassy in Dhaka is using the same report to lecture Bangladesh on human rights. Mahad Islam Dhruvo, Somoy Songbad.